Good morning, everyone.
哇，真的出来。
Oh my goodness, are you guys like distracted or something? Here, let's try that one more time. It's a beautiful day. The sun came out. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Now that is what I like to hear. I want to welcome you here to the Living Desert's Kennedy Amphitheater for our Wildlife Wonders show. Thank you for visiting during our Year of the Cheetah, which is a very exciting time for us. My name is Ranger Michaela, and I'm here with my oversized co-host, Brutus, the T-Rex. Nice one, Brutus. You know, he practices that in the mirror every single night. I think it's awesome you're so excited. You see, Brutus is one of our official Living Desert Guardians. He and the other dinosaurs, they want to make sure that animals alive today don't go extinct the way their friends did millions of years ago. Good. This way, buddy. Good job. Yeah. Almost there. Okay. Ready, Brutus? Go back. Oh my goodness, that was so scary. Is everyone all right? No. I'm so glad to hear that everyone is all right. Oh, and I really owe you guys an explanation. I want you to meet Claudia, our newest security guard. Now, she's super great in a lot of ways, but she does get a little tiny bit overexcited.
Oh, speaking of exciting, let me tell you all about what happened last night.
Great.
Living desert, the desert sands and the mountains meet. Lies the home of the big horn sheep.
Oh, it looks like a tiny version of this bighorn sheep on the hill.
That's right. Now, he is a Nigerian dwarf goat, domesticated cousin to the endangered bighorn sheep.
Whoa, first Mary's flying on the rooftop, and now he recycles too. Oh, he's like a superhero.
He's even better than a superhero. Mary is a living desert guardian, so he knows that picking up all the paper, plastic, and aluminum he can, putting it in the recycle bin is a great way to help out animals and their habitats.
Oh, wow, you know, most goats would just eat that stuff. Michaela, by the way, does he do house calls?
He sure does. There we go. All right, let's hear it for Mary, a recycling goat.
Wow, he was awesome. And
Parrot hawk. Now, these birds are what some would call the world's most perfect desert hawk. In fact, they have a really cool nickname. We call them the wolves of the sky. And they get that name because of their hunting strategy. They like to hunt in a pack. In fact, what we call a pack is just their big family group made up of one dominant female. She leads the pack. And then her husband, who will help her raise her chicks. Now, they are known for some pretty cool and unique behaviors you can find right here in Southern California and all over the United States. So take a look while you're out walking around today for those rusty red tails up in the air. Now, Sundance is known for using her speed and strength to take down her prey. But what do you guys think? What do birds like Sundance and Hudson usually like to eat in the wild? You can yell it out. Mice! That's right, she loves to eat rodents like mice, rats, and rabbits. And that is actually a very important service that she performs. You see, if she wasn't out there eating all those rabbits and mice, they would just keep making more. And they would be out there eating everything green in sight. So it's very important that our raptors, like hawks, owls, eagles, and falcons, are healthy and doing their job because what they're able to do. Now, like I said, her specialty is gardens and specifically plants. She is an no, don't worry, we don't mess with you if you don't mess with this.
no, I'll protect you.
What?
I found something.
Oh, where did you get that?
No, but it's right there, Michaela. Don't move. No, I missed. Right here. No.
Oh, no.
Honey, you don't know.
What is that?
Oh, I missed. Oh, no, you. Gross. Dino boogers. Oh, no. Oh, first bees are swarming.
This is Pixie, the African crested porcupine. Oh, she is speedy today. There we go. Now she's an herbivore like Penny, using that big nose to sniff out root vegetables to eat. But I think her most distinctive feature are these quills. The longest one can be 18 inches in length. Is anyone worried she might get scared or too excited? Fire some of those quills off into the audience? Yes. Oh, don't be worried. You can only choose them about 10 feet, so anyone third row or higher is perfectly safe.
I'll protect you. I'll protect
Just
you.
kidding. Those quills are a modified hair. shoot any more than you could shoot the hairs off your head at me. Although if you can, come see us after the show. We are always looking for more talent here in the amphitheater. Now, taking a look at her, you might notice that she runs a rattling sound. Listen closely right here. Those are actually the hollow wheels in her tail. Do you hear those? When she's frightened, what she'll do is shake that tail with large, hard, nasty teeth that allow him to grip and tear his prey. He is an apex predator, meaning no other animal will hunt him, but he gets to hunt anything he chooses.
Wow. Well, hang on. Dogs are security guards of the animal world.
Oh, great battle, Duluth!
Yeah. Oh, what else is he gonna do?
Well, let's take a look here. He's heading up that way. And... Oh! Great job, Duluth.
So like I was saying, dogs are the security guards of the animal world. So I think I'm expert here.
Take it away, Claudia.
Awesome. So I was reading about these dogs. They're called the Anatolian Shepherd dogs. These amazing canines have been bred and trained to help protect livestock from cheetahs in Africa. In fact, when a dog sees a cheetah, well, they bark and growl and they scare those cats away. Here at the Living Desert, we help out that program, and we're proud to support creative solutions that help humans and animals share this earth. I bet at the end of this show, each one of us can help make a difference for wildlife or even come up with a new way to help protect the planet.
Well, sounds like you're very passionate about conservation, and it just so happens so is Luke. Now, he likes to share that passion with a beautiful song. However, sometimes he gets a little bit of stage fright. So to help him feel confident out here, I'm going to need to hear all of you with your best singing dog howl. Are you ready? All right, well, 1, 2, and 3. All right, and to Luke. Not too much of a bark there. We're going to try that again. Good. There we go. What do you guys think? You want to get an encore? All right, let's give him one more howl from the audience. And to Luke. Good. Whoa, great job.
Hot dog.
More than 30 pounds. That's as heavy as all the rest of the bones in his skeleton put together. Now, they also have some funny looking toes. They have cloven hooves. But that means each foot is split into those 2 separate pieces. That allows her to balance on rocks with ease and grip on sheer rock faces.
Wow, she's absolutely gorgeous. But geez, Ranger Michaela, if the bighorn sheep are so shy and elusive, well, what's Rosie doing here with us?
Well, Rosie has a very special story. Now, she was born in the wild, but when she was
down in the savannas of Africa. But just like that blue lizard in the story, Burtek and all reptiles are considered sun worshippers. We kind of relate to that today. Reason we consider them sun worshippers? Raise your hand. Have you ever heard of the word cold-blooded? A lot of us probably have. I'm a herpetologist who's going to let you know I don't like the word cold-blooded. Right now, Burtek is very warm to the touch. If I take his temperature, he would probably be around 85 degrees. Burtek's superhero power. Now let's just say we people have this superhero power. We would be able to walk into any mall in the United States, stick out our tongue, and then click. And just with that one simple click, you can tell me that there is a Cinnabon in that mall, what direction that Cinnabon is, and what they're cooking, and how to get there. Wouldn't that be an amazing superhero power? I'm pretty sure there's toddlers out there with that superhero power. That's what monitors as well as snakes do when they flick out their tongue. That tongue is a sticky tape, grabs particles in the air, and it's the roof of their mouth that's doing the smelling. They have a really special organ in there called the Jacobson's organ that allows them to smell, and that forked tongue allows them to figure out which direction that's up. From the ground of planet Earth, he created the mountains and ridges on planet Earth. As he would wind his body across the land, he created the valleys where the rivers live today. Alas, growing tired of shaping planet Earth, because I'm assuming it's a lot of hard work, he went into a watering hole where the cool water soothed his colored body. When the animals visited this watering hole, they were careful not to disturb the water, because although they could not see the serpent in there, they knew he had to be in there. And the rainbow serpent only left after a rainstorm. Nighttime, you will never find a hippo on land to eat during the day, thanks to that fellow right over there. Now, playing a part of that tenacious tortoise is Gabe, the sulcata tortoise, also known as an African spurs-thigh tortoise.
Over here.
Now, let's imagine if Gabe was full-grown. A sulcata tortoise represents the world's third largest tortoise. Maybe, maybe not. Well, tortoises and turtles have full feeling of their shell. So if you touch your fingernail or touch your friend's fingernail, that pressure that you're feeling, that's the same feeling a tortoise feels when something touches their shell. That top layer is keratin, just like your fingernail. Beneath that, bone-blooded nerves. Gabe also has a tickle spot somewhere on his shell. I'm not going to let you know where, because after the show, you will be able to get hands-on with Gabe, and I want you all to find his own tickle spot. Now, a cantaloupe to a tortoise is like Jolly Ranchers to a human being. He gets a cantaloupe once every couple months, they make urine, or pee, and they put it in their bladder. For us people, that's the end game. Nothing happens in the bladder, it goes straight to the potty. For a tortoise, they hold in that pee. But they're able to absorb more water molecules in their urine through their bladder wall and put it back into their blood supply, allowing them to use every molecule of water that they intake. Every time we visit the loo, we waste a lot of water. Every time they visit the loo, there's not a lot of water in their urines. And later in the life of a tortoise, during the wet season, they come out, make a lot of babies, eat a lot of succulent plants, dig a hole 6 to 10 feet deep, because during that dry season, they are not out at all. In fact, you are looking at the world's first weather channel. Long ago, before cell phones and satellites, you would have to figure out weather using natural clues. This was a natural clue. The locals of Africa realized when they saw a sulcata tortoise on land, within 24 to 48 hours, there's a high likelihood of a rainstorm. So if you needed fresh drinking water and you saw a sulcata tortoise, that's when you started collecting your water collecting vessels, waiting for that rainstorm. Now, what you've been seeing Gabe do throughout the whole show is a couple training tools. 200-pound tortoise looks like. You could just visit on the other side of that brick wall. You could throw that in there with him. Tortoise time. Here you go, Max. So if you're wondering what a 200-pound tortoise looks like, if you just look on the other side of that brick wall, we do have his mom and his aunt out there. The answer is yes, we used to have his dad out there, but a cool thing with tortoises, it doesn't matter the age when they're able to make babies or when they're sexually mature. It all depends on size. And we assumed that the male was not big enough to breed. You know what they say when you assume. Gabe was the result, but Gabe's a really great result. He's been here with our education program since day one.